and welcome to part 2 of things or stuff that you probably didn't know about Chivas. Let's just get into it. Let's go. Chiva hermanas and Chiva hermanos, my name is Gabriela and welcome back to part 2 of 20 things or stuff that you probably didn't know about Chivas. So if you already watched part 1, and I did not intend this to be in chronological order, you know that one was more focused on El Campeonísimo, the 60s, the 70s. And this one is more about recent years. So without further ado, these are 10 more facts about Chivas that you probably didn't know. Let's start with number 10. As a massive thank you to Chivas' incredible fan base, the Chivas board held Fan Day for the duel against Necaxa on match day 5 of the 1991-92 campaign. Because of this, the free entry was granted. No tickets were printed and people entered to the stadium as they arrived. The game ended in a 1-1 tie against Necaxa. On February of 1995, Chivas played their second friendly in Japanese soil. Yes, that's right. This is the second time that Chivas traveled all the way to Japan to play against Fukuoka FC, in which Chivas won 2-1 with goals from Omar Arellano and Nacho Vázquez, while from the other team, Hugo Maradona scored. And yes, that's right, that is Diego's brother. Speaking of Nacho Vázquez, he was in charge of capitalizing on 3 shots from the penalty shot in the 5-1 victory against Tecos in the 1996 season, making him to this day the only red and white player to do so in one single match. Chivas head coach Jesus Bracamontes celebrated 2 times in a very short period of time. On September 8 of 2000, his daughter, Jacqueline Bracamontes, became Señorita México, while 2 days later, El Rebaño Sagrado led a 3-0 victory en el Clásico Nacional en el Estadio Azteca. Ramon Morales' first penalty goal with Chivas was actually against a field player. In the game against Celaya in the summer of 2002, Omar Ortiz got a red card, so Nicolás Ramírez had to act as an emergency goalkeeper. El Eterno Capitán remains until this day as a red and white top scorer from the penalty spot. The only time that Chivas has scored 4 header goals in a league match was in Apertura 2003 when on match day 15 they beat Tecos 2-4 in el Estadio 3 de Marzo. Miguel Sa with 2 goals, Omar Bravo and Isaac Romo were the 3 geniuses behind this win. Adolfo Bautista made his very first legendary celebration of throwing one of his shoes into the stands in the 2-0 victory against Irapuato on match day 9 of Clausura 2004. Jorge Mora became the fastest rookie to score in the club's history, since on match day 7 of Clausura 2011, it took him only 18 seconds to get on the scoreboard in his presentation with the red and white first team. We are in the final stretch of this countdown, and number 2 and number 1 go hand in hand. The fastest goal in Chivas history happened in Clásico Tapatío on match day 14 of Apertura 2009. Omar Bravo was in charge of achieving this in only 14 seconds. But are you ready for number one? I think you already know which one is in number one. And talking about records and talking about the fastest goals scored by Chivas, this one was the fastest goal scored in El Estadio Akron. And this was scored by Nene Beltrán in Clausura 2024 when he scored in only 17 seconds against Toluca. And there you have it, Chiva Hermanas and Chiva Hermanos. This wraps up these two-parter of 20 things or stuff that you probably didn't know about Chivas. And as I mentioned in part one, a lot of these came as a surprise to me because, again, I consider myself to be very well informed. But it was very cool to see, like, oh, so this was the first time that Chivas traveled internationally, or Chivas traveled to Japan. Like, honestly, there were some things that I didn't know about. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. Remember to watch Chivas home games through La Casa de las Chivas Amazon Prime Video, and you can also watch Chivas Femenil through Amazon Prime Video if you have an active subscription to Chivas TV. Also, if you are in the United States, don't forget to watch through La Casa de las Chivas en los Estados Unidos, Telemundo Deportes, and their streaming platform, Pica. Be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms so you can stay informed for the latest information regarding Chivas, Chivas Femenil, and Tapatío. And also, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to our official YouTube channel and like and share this and every single Chivas content. My name is Gabriela, Chiva Hermanas and Chiva Hermanos, and I will see you next week. Signing off.